Aruba is an island where hospitality is a part of our DNA, where travelers are not tourists, they're guests that become friends and are an extension of our island family. It's an island where the passage of time only strengthens those bonds from one generation to the next. Aruba's unique blend of stunning beaches, diverse landscapes, rich culture and history, and warm island hospitality has been drawing guests back to the island year after year, more than any other Caribbean destination. Although Aruba's remarkable journey transforming this quaint Dutch Caribbean island into a world-class destination began in the 1950s, it was the 1970s that ushered in a new way to vacation: timeshare resorts, a way for travelers to secure ownership of a unit or suite over the same week or weeks every year. At the time, it was a novel concept, with only a handful of timeshare properties in the world. But local developer Raymond Maduro saw immense potential in this concept, knowing that even though Aruba's tourism was in its infancy, travelers were already calling Aruba their home away from home and choosing this island as their vacation destination again and again.
Together with a bunch of really good guys in my team, we started timesharing in Aruba in the early 70s. How did it start? We were small-time developers, and a good friend of mine who was an American retiree on Aruba, Len Edge, sent me, it was about end 60s, beginning 70s, he sent me a little postcard and he said, "Raymond, there's something I've seen in Puerto Rico that's going to revolutionize the hospitality industry. You need to see it." So we flew over, I flew over with my partners, and we took a look at the concept and we studied it and we said, hey, that's going to be fantastic because it's a concept that will allow visitors who love Aruba, and there were many even at that time, to come back every year at an affordable rate. It was the best substitute for a home in Aruba at a slice of the price.
Raymond, along with local architects Dan Odebear and Tito Miali, formed development company Andeco Real Estate with additional consultation from Renee Newkirk. In 1975, construction began on Aruba's first timeshare resort, the Aruba Beach Club.
The Punta Bravo location, this land here, had been used by an old refinery, Eagle Refinery. That was a storage and small refinery during the early 1900s. So when we got here, when we mentioned this lot, the government said, well, yeah, you can have it, not really prime, and you can have it for your concept. So that's how it came about.
Construction was completed and the 133-suite resort officially opened its doors on April 2nd, 1977, becoming the world's 8th timeshare property. Not only did many of Aruba's vacationers enjoy the feeling of ownership that forged a connection and investment in their island home away from home, but the affordable concept made vacationing regularly attainable for a broader demographic of travelers. In the 1970s, the image that only the elite, wealthy, and glamorous traveled to the Caribbean gave way to a casual, barefoot luxury, perfectly suited for the timeshare resort movement, opening the door for more and more travelers to discover this beautiful little gem in the farthest southern reaches of the Caribbean. While Aruba Beach Club offered a cozy, boutique beach retreat for vacationers, Aruba's next timeshare resort, Playa Linda Beach Resort, was conceived as an elevated option, primely positioned on Palm Beach among the high-rise hotels. Raymond and his team traveled the world to research the latest hotel trends and architecture. The dramatic architecture of Mayan pyramid-influenced resorts of the then up-and-coming tourist destination of Mexico stood out and was the inspiration behind the now iconic design of Playa Linda, which officially opened its first phase in 1983. With the success of Aruba Beach Club and Playa Linda, Raymond, now operating under the company Sun Development, continued to meet the demand for timeshare ownership with Casa del Mar Beach Resort, opening in 1986, and Costa Linda Beach Resort, opening in 1991. During this same time period, several other timeshare resorts curated by independent developers were opening up to meet the demand for vacation ownership in Aruba. Divi Resorts opened Divi Dutch Village in 1984, Divi Aruba Phoenix in 1990, and Divi Village in 1993. Caribbean Palm Village, debuting in 1987, took the bold step of positioning the resort several blocks away from the beach, offering an oasis tucked away from the bustle of the traditional hotel areas. Other notable timeshare resorts launching in the 80s include 2 more resorts in the Eagle Beach area: Paradise Beach Villas in 1988 and La Quinta in 1989. The 1990s ushered in several more independent developments, including what today is known as La Cabana Beach Resort and Casino. In 1999, top worldwide hotel brand Marriott introduced Aruba to Marriott Vacation Club International, opening Marriott's Ocean Club on Palm Beach, followed by Marriott Surf Club next door 5 years later in 2004. And hotels like Amsterdam Manor Beach Resort diversified by offering a mixed portfolio of traditional transient guest stays with vacation ownership. In 1994, the Aruba Timeshare Association was established, representing the majority of vacation ownership properties on the island. During the 3 decades of timeshare development on the island, Aruba's tourism also grew, bringing guests an enhanced vacation experience with a modern infrastructure and services. And Aruba's timeshare resorts kept equal pace with timely renovations and upgraded amenities. Today's timeshare resorts bring relaxed luxury with fresh and contemporary suites, upgraded public spaces and pool experiences, and welcome local restaurant tours and celebrated chefs with delightful food and beverage offerings, from award-winning chef's tables and elegant toes-in-the-sand dining to steak served seaside, trendy vegan beach shacks, and swanky craft cocktail bars and quintessential barefoot beach bars. Aruba's timeshare resorts also offered wellness seekers modern fitness facilities, rejuvenating yoga, fun under-the-sun exercise classes, and indulgent world-class spa experiences. The Aruban community has a special place in their hearts for our timeshare guests, who've become the island's rock-solid foundation of visitors, reliably choosing Aruba as their vacation destination even during challenging times like economic downturns and a worldwide pandemic. Today, Aruba is graced with an average of 350,000 timeshare guests annually, making up about 28% of the island's total visitors annually.
My name is Drew Swider, and this is my mom, Teresa Swider. We're from Elizabeth, New Jersey, and our first trip to the island, mom, dad, and me, was in 1993, and we've been here every year since.
I have been coming to Aruba and staying in the timeshare since I was 11 years old. Since then, we have grown into 4 generations of our family coming here to this amazing island. When I was 11 years old, I fell in love with the island, with all the families that come, and just the beauty of it all. I have grown up and seen so many changes throughout the island, and now that I can come here and experience this with my girls has been everything. My husband Brian actually proposed to me on the air flight here to Aruba back in 2011. So many core memories have been made here. We've met, like I said, so many families, and to be able to watch my girls grow up here just like I did, from swimming in the pool to floating in the ocean, and to be able to play bingo with their 95-year-old great-grandmother every day is just everything to me.
We bought our timeshare. We actually own 6 timeshares here at the Ocean Club. We bought them in 2015. The beauty of the Ocean Club is that it's small. So it's got huge beach access. So we have, we always can get a palapa. That's not a problem. It's, not a tall, tower. Every room's got a balcony. Most rooms have a great view, and it's well kept. I mean, the place is beautiful. The interior is nice, so we just love it. Pool area is great.
So also with timeshare, because you have your week, there are many people that have that same week. So you're seeing the same people over and over again. It's kind of like coming home, and you make friendships, not only with the other members, but with the staff. It is the best thing in the world for me to come through the door and the person at the bell stand or at the front desk is Wilmer, and he says, "Hi, welcome home." Aruba, hands down, is the friendliest island in the Caribbean.
My name is Wilmer Quero. I work here in Costa Linda for over 29 years. I am the greeter of Costa Linda, and I work as a bellman and help anyone with any situation they may need. And I love to do it because I'm a people person. Myself, I have a lot of connection with people that even when I travel, I have met people at the airports and Boston area, Maine, even in Venezuela. People have recognized me as a member of Costa Linda, and then that makes this job very, very special.
I'm the first employee of Playa Linda. I have been here for 42 years. I know guests from since day one. So they are repeat guests. They coming every year here at Playa Linda. Sometimes they bring their family, their kids, and now I know also their grandkids. And they feel that they are a home away from home. So they feel good here.
Hi, my name is Yvette. I'm the concierge at Playa Linda Beach Resort for the last 25 years. I love working here as a concierge over the years. You build a bond with the guests, you get to know them, everybody becomes like a family. Many times the old-time visitors, as we like to call them, they keep coming back and they bring their younger family and friends with them, and then they show the island. I don't even need to give directions anymore. They know it so well because they have been coming year after year consecutively, so they know the island very well. They start off by just relaxing on the beach, and then they notice that they want to see more of the island. They go explore, support our local businesses, restaurants. Sometimes they know more about restaurants than I do, and they tell me about them.
What makes us different from a hotel is that our owners have something to say, and we value their feedback. You have to evolve. You cannot stay, just regular and offering the same thing every year and every year. They are dedicated. They pay a lot of money to come to Aruba, so we have to value their input as well.
A recent survey found that timeshare owners not only relish their stay at their chosen vacation ownership resort, but they also enjoy exploring Aruba outside of their resort, discovering our culture, landscapes, and supporting locally owned businesses. Timeshare resorts and their guests have reciprocated their love for Aruba and its community through a variety of initiatives and charitable contributions, like 2024's Art Expo and Auction to benefit the children's homes of Casa Cuna and Ameldahof, as well as collaborations with local environmental and animal welfare organizations. The Tourism Product Enhancement Fund, created through a collaboration between the government of Aruba and ATSA in 2010, is a fund that is still active today and plays a key role in driving numerous improvements and beautification projects across the island, enhancing the island's overall guest experience. With a watchful eye to the future, Aruba Timeshare Association members practice a variety of green initiatives to preserve the island's natural beauty and sustainability for generations to come, and has earmarked numerous sustainable goals for its member resorts, including renewable energy sources, water management, environmental awareness campaigns for employees and guests, and other eco-management practices. As we say in the local language of Papiamento,
Undushi Aruba pa biba to undushi Aruba pa bisita. Aruba is a great place to live and a fantastic place to visit.
And we're ready to welcome the next generation.